We humbly ask for forgiveness for anything that we have done in the past, unknown to us. Physical, mental, verbal, rejecting, criticizing, using different opinions than the words of the Buddhas, of all graces, at any Buddha era, at any time, period of time in the past, ignoring their blessing, their words, having different opinions towards the form of the blessing of the Buddhas, of the Maha Bodhisattvas, of all the Arahants, Bodhisattvas, the Maha Arahants, and หลวงพ่อโพสีสุริยะเขมรโต and all the Buddha seeds. May they hold the space for all of us. For we deludedly circling with our own opinions and meanings, with everything, which is the karmic result from such behaviors that have been emphasized for eons of times. We humbly ask for forgiveness for having doubt and questions towards their words. We humbly declare removal and cancellation of all deluded desires and expectations towards worldly matters and spiritual matters. We humbly declare removal and cancellation of all deluded fixation towards eyes, ears, nose, tongues, body and mind, sounds, smells, tastes, touches and shapes, and all mental elements. We humbly declare removal and cancellation of all deluded fixation towards the form of karmic retributions in all duties and relationships. All the commitments, vows, promises, we humbly declare cancellation of all of this, including all types of feelings and emotions attached to anyone and anything, including towards the nature, the four elements of earth, air, water, and fire. We humbly declare removal and cancellation of all deluded fixation towards the path to the enlightenment, towards the idea of that, and all ideas about living the life and lifestyles, all attitudes, perspectives that is fixated to themselves. We humbly declare removal and cancellation of all deluded fixation towards faith or disfaith, revenge, vengeance, all the harbor thoughts to get back to someone, all belief values, all about values given to anything. They bind us and block us with such ideas, such beliefs or disbeliefs, faith or disfaith. They don't give liberation for anyone or anything. May all cases of karma towards all realms of existence, all the debts of karma and debts of gratitude towards those kind supporters be released and liberated from now on. We would like to compensate our debts of karma and debts of gratitude with instantaneous ending and sharing the power of ending the ending itself to all in the samsara. Compensating with the blessing through Mahasunyata Nibbana, the infinite power of nothingness, of the emptiness that is not emptiness. From now on, may all cases of karma be forgiven. May all graces, Buddhas, Mahabuddhas, Pacceka Buddhas, Mahapacceka Buddhas, Bodhisattvas, Mahabodhisattvas, Arahants, Maha-Arahants, the grace of Luang Por Posi Surya Khemarato, all the embodiments of the Buddhas and Mahabodhisattvas. Please preside over this forgiveness statement. May everything be forgiven and released and liberated. Ahosi, Ahosi, Ahosi. Let's scatter the infinite power in all directions, together, simultaneously with everything. Everything is from the infinite, that which is not limited or unlimited with anything. Widen out limitlessly, boundlessly. Open up. Use the reminders. Everything, everything, everything is from that which is not limited or unlimited. That which is not about letting go or not letting go. Everything, everything, everything. That which is not attached or not attached. Everything, everything, everything. This is the purification through the natural extinction. In other words, is Mahasunyata Nibbana, the emptiness that is given to all and everything. It's not about dwelling in the emptiness for the sake of oneself. Instead, it is the emptiness, the meaninglessness of all that is being recognized and shared to all. Through the great compassion, Mahasunyata Nibbana. This is not to dwell within Nirvana. Not to dwell within the emptiness or nothingness. Instead, brighten out without limit through the power of emptiness. When we open up widely and constantly at all times with the reminders of everything is from that which is not about attachment or non-attachment, not about grasping or non-grasping, not about cutting or not cutting. It dissolves all types of habits of the mind that always grasping and taking and resting in the emptiness. It is the opposite. It's the great compassion that showers to all and everything through the infinite power. It's not about shifting into a kind of dwellings or sanctuary of the mind. It's not a place, a state of mind. Yet, it's the mind that is the medium that is opening limitlessly without identifying. And this is the power of the great compassion that can dissolve states of mind instantly. It's not about trying to maintain, sustain, and dwell within the emptiness or nothingness. Because that is still an idea of the emptiness. The idea of the emptiness that is trying to maintain itself within the mind, within the stillness or indifference. That is still state of mind. It's a realm of existence. It's samsara itself. With the infinite power that showers constantly and scatters constantly throughout all directions, through the opening of the mind. such dwellings, such states of mind, and all the debts of karma, debts of gratitude will be balanced out, will be compensated. This is not about the attempt to gain, to get, to have, to be, to become, or not. It's not about achieving the emptiness or achieving Nirvana in any ways. When the ideas about enlightenment is dissolved and cancelled, there is no path to walk on, no one to walk on, and no place to be and to become. The idea of Nirvana is dissolved. Because it's not a location, a place, or a sanctuary. The enlightenment is not to be achieved. It's not something that can be grasped. It's just in the belief values and ideas about enlightenment. Instead, the enlightenment is to be given and shared. Cut through deluded knowing. That's the enlightenment. Not about knowing or not knowing. That's the enlightenment that is given to all and everything. It's not to dwell in the enlightenment, in the emptiness. Instead, share and scatter this infinite power of the emptiness of the enlightenment to all. There is no gap for the mind to try to know or not know. That is the shower of the enlightenment that is shared to all. Instead of holding on to itself, it's not about being enlightened or not. Awaken out, everything, 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 everything. Everything is from that which has nothing to do with being enlightened or not. Everything. dissolving all dogmas naturally by this giving. This is not about having faith or no faith. It is called blessing all beings through Mahasunyata Nibbana. In other words, the emptiness that is not emptiness, that is shared to all and everything. Constantly open, limitlessly, throughout all directions, and by diligently assume this great compassion during the day and night, it helps unwind all beings. At the same time, they will hear the reminders. And they will continue as a team with us, expanding and scattering the infinite force that is limitless to all and everything. More diligence in blessing. Until it becomes the nature, automatic. Whatever you look, see, acknowledge, the power of the infinite will be given through the mind, eyes, ears, nose, tongue. All beings will be benefited by this sharing at all times. Helping through the unwinding that is unwound from itself. Releasing the effort to release itself. That is its power. Incorporated throughout the day and night. Diligently. All types of habits and patterns of the attempt to maintain and sustain any state of mind or anything that the mind try to hold on to will be dissolved immediately, instantly. Otherwise, the habit of the mind that has been formed and emphasized, that becomes natural as well, will take place. They also have the habits, the minds, patterns of the mind to grasp to achieve, to rely on, to hold on, or to reject, to run away, to escape. These are the patterns as well, and they have been emphasized for so long. They have their natural ways as well. So we have to diligently open and scatter the infinite power at all times until it becomes our nature that dissolve the denser self, that dissolve the idea of having to rely on any state of mind. And that's the changes that will be clear to all of us without trying to acknowledge or trying to check the outcome of what we give and share. Widen out, widen out, widen out. Everything, everything, everything. Everything is from unattached to the non-attachment itself. Everything is from uninvolved within the uninvolvement itself. Everything, everything, everything. Use this reminder. Any sentence will dissolve the habits of the mind naturally, automatically, and instantly.